Bro, what are you doing? My personal trainer said if I do 1,000 sit-ups and crunches a day, I'll get shredded abs, man. Seriously, man, you need to fire that personal trainer. I guess it's time I'm gonna have to teach you the ins and outs. Fit fam, what's good? I'm back with another video. Hey, today we're gonna talk about core being greater than abs. So stick around if you want to learn the real truth about abs. Okay guys, so I want you to pay real close attention to the exercise that I'm gonna do. So as I'm doing these exercises, I'm gonna periodically give you some tips on how you're gonna engage your lower, middle, and also your upper abs as well as your obliques. So pay attention to all these workouts. We're gonna hit the lower, middle, upper, and the obliques. And this is basically all you need, guys. It's not really about having those aesthetic abs, though I know it looks great, but it's all about having that awesome, strong core and posture. Right here, we're going to basically hit the lower abs. So
we're targeting
lower abs. And I'll talk to you more about targeting abs because they say you can't target your abs, but in fact you actually can, and I'm gonna tell you the actual definition of targeting versus targeting fat loss. All right, so right here you're gonna want to get a good comfortable position on this incline bench. Grab a hold of something, make sure you keep your elbows in tight and just lift up. Try to get your butt up off the bench as much as you possibly can. All right, so that's really gonna hit your lower abdominal region. You wanna do about 12 to 15 reps, about 3 or 4 sets, depending on how good you're feeling. But keep in mind, when you do your ab routine, you're gonna hit everything dealing with your abdominal region. So let's go ahead and move on to the next exercise. All right, so there's this misconception about you can't target your abs. That is not entirely true. So what they mean when they say you can't target your abs, they're talking about you can't target fat loss with your abs, but you most certainly can target muscle growth for your abs. So keep that in mind and know the difference between the two. So yes, you can target your abs, muscle growth only, and you cannot target fat loss. Because when it comes to fat loss, you're gonna lose fat everywhere. But I mean, some people might be genetically gifted or lucky or whatever, and most of their fat they might lose in their abdominal region. I don't know. Some people lose it in their thighs, some people lose it in their butt, but that doesn't matter. So when we're talking about this fat loss thing and eating right in the kitchen, nutrition is gonna be key to fat loss, especially when you're trying to get your abs to pop out and show aesthetically. So you wanna make sure you are either burning more calories than you're taking in, or you're gonna lower your calorie intake and basically have a calorie deficit. So keep that in mind. You're gonna wanna track proteins, carbs, and fats. Obviously, you wanna be a little bit lower in fats and carbs. That's gonna really help you out tremendously when it comes to being able to reveal your 6-pack, 8-pack, whatever pack abs that you have. But that's basically it in a nutshell when it comes to targeting your abs for muscle growth and targeting your abs for fat loss. So we're focusing on targeting our abs for muscle growth. That way when we do finally get that fat loss, because we're eating right in the kitchen, right, our abs will pop a little bit more. They'll be more defined aesthetically. But keep in mind, abs aren't everything, man. It's all about having a strong core. Core is greater than abs. Without a strong core, you're gonna struggle on a lot of things. You're gonna struggle on squats, you're gonna struggle on deadlifts, you're just gonna struggle on everything because our core is comprised of helping every other bodily function that we have. So y'all just keep that in mind, man, when you're thinking about trying to get that aesthetic six-pack abs. Just focus on your core and eating right, and those abs are gonna come. Now let's go ahead and get into the next exercise. Alright guys, so this next one is simple. It's gonna basically target your mid to upper abdominal region, and it's gonna look a little like this. It's basically a crunch with a basically, you're gonna extend your legs out, and you're gonna want to do these nice and slow. Put your hands behind your back, feet off the ground, and you're just gonna come up, knees to elbows, and then come back to a straight position. And with this one also, 12 to 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets, nice slow moderate pace, and you'll feel that burn. Alright, so I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, and it usually looks cool. I mean, I do it myself too, and it's not really to do an exercise all the time. It's actually just to kind of show off in a sense, and that's windshield wipers, man, or side to sides, or whatever you want to call them. They look cool and all. Yeah, I have the strength to do them and play around. It's a cool trick. Looks good on the Instagram. But honestly, that's not a reasonable exercise to always do. I mean, I could do it, you know? It looks cool and everything, but realistically, you're not gonna be doing that all the time. People see you doing that crap, it's gonna scare them away thinking, you know, oh, I gotta do that in order to get 6-pack abs, 8-pack abs. No, you wanna keep it easy, simple, effective. That's it. The next one is an easy, effective method you can use, and it's gonna target your mid, maybe some of your lower abdominal region, and it's basically these. You get up on a dip bar, and then you could do knee raises. You could do full leg raises. You can even add weight as well. So that's gonna target your mid to lower. I'm gonna also do another exercise, which is basically gonna target your obliques. And it's basically, you're gonna have a anterior pelvic movement upward, and I'll show you what it looks like. So right here, you're almost gonna wanna just lift your butt only, your butt and your lower back. So you're coming like this, but we're gonna go side to side, like that. And you're lifting your butt and your lower back. That's the only way I could basically put it. Those are my absolute favorite. It's gonna really get that V shape going up in here. It's gonna target your lower oblique area down here. But if you can't do that, then we're gonna go do some wood chop. So there's many ways you can do the wood chop. You can use a cable machine, you could use free weights, you could use plates, you could even use a medicine ball. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and use a medicine ball because that's what was close. But you're gonna basically want to start the ball up high, maybe on your left or your right side, whatever side you want to start off with. And then you're basically gonna go in a chopping movement downward to the opposite side. You're just gonna repeat. And that's really gonna target up in there. So you want to make sure you have a nice weight so you can control the movement, and you're really going to feel it over time. Same thing, 12 to 15 reps, 3 or 4 sets, and I'm telling you, you're in there. another exercise you can do to really target your obliques is the crucible. You can use medicine balls, you can use dumbbells. I like to use plates. Just stick my hands up in here, you know, give me a nice comfortable position, slightly lean back, and then just go at it side to side. Make sure your heel is off the ground, side to side motion, just enough to where you feel that nice little stretch. You don't want to compromise your safety, but you're going to want to make sure you feel it. And this is really going to help. It's all about that controlled twisting motion that's going to get your obliques pumped. Because a nice juicy pump. And that's it. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. These exercises are really going to improve your core, even as well as your posture. So now that you know core is greater than abs and the truth about abs themselves, and we're a little bit smarter about targeting abs, the difference between targeting abs for growth and targeting abs for fat. Now y'all know the difference between them. So if you ever hear somebody in a conversation talking about them, you're a little bit more educated on that topic. I hope this video was beneficial for you all. I hope you take some of these exercises and put them in your workout routine. And in the comments below, let me know what's your favorite abdominal exercises that normally get you results. And remember, aesthetic abs are like 90% done in the kitchen, y'all. So make sure you either watching your calorie intake or burning more calories than you intake. Anyways, you only got one life. Stay home would be great. Love yourself so you can love somebody. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell, y'all. Support your boy, because y'all my friend, right? Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next post. Peace.